Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video. Today we're here for episode number 84 of Goattville updates, and as you can probably tell where I am right now, you probably got a good idea of what we're going to be going over in this video. Just like the other ones, we are back here on the stadium once again, doing some pretty good progress, some pretty noticeable progress, as you can see from this view right here and probably from the thumbnail. But yeah, we got some of the highlights of this stadium kind of done right now. The field is all laid out. This is how it's going to be shaped, and from this is how all the seating is going to be wrapped up around it. So yeah, here's just a little outline of what I did. It's just I kind of based it off of the drawing that I made for it. Originally I was going to do it like a little bit of a curve, and then I realized that something just wasn't looking right. So I went back to the drawing that I did like 4 or 5 months ago. And I sort of based it all off of that, and ended up turning out a whole lot better. So yeah, it's kind of got some nice edges along the side, and then a bit more of a more geometric instead of a sort of rounded wall for all the way out here, which I think honestly like looks a whole lot better than if it was just curved. It makes it look a little bit more dynamic and a little bit more purposeful. As you can see, some of the grass still hasn't filled in yet. So yeah, we just gotta wait maybe a couple more minutes, and then all of this will begin to fill in. We got the warning track back here all filled in, so it's going to look pretty much the field's pretty much going to be 100% complete pretty much by the next episode, I'm thinking. And then of course we just got to do some of the seating, and that's kind of what I got started with recently. Not too much though. I still have these this little small mistake that I made in the previous episodes still here. I haven't gone back and added over there, but we finished sort of the wall on the side, so we can actually make the seats going out this way once we do get there. But we still, of course, need to plan it as it's going out, because it's going to be a little bit tricky trying to get the seating to line up with such a dramatic shift in the wall right there. But I think it can't be that bad. I think we can do it. And I think I've seen in other stadiums that when it does a certain shift like that, it's not just the seating going forward, but also the wall goes up a little bit. So as we get here towards the back, the wall is going to be getting just taller and taller. So we have a bit of space to improvise when it comes down to actually making the seating going down this way. We don't need to worry too much about making making everything perfect and line up, because even if we did do that, it would still look a little bit messed up once if we were to just continue that shape going upwards. We want the seats to at least be a little bit more of a smooth line. But yeah, the little progress that I have done with the seats is up here. We've sort of began our way moving up into these so we're upper deck layers, and we're gonna try and figure out how to do all of this right here pretty soon. This is gonna be like the next big step. Of course, we need to add in all of these rows right here, these little aisles right here, which I don't think should be that bad, especially in like these open flat areas. But I know there's a couple curved ones that we need to put in right here, which aren't going to be nearly as neat and symmetrical as those ones, but I think I've done pretty well with this one right here. This would be a bit of an example of what we got. It doesn't have the rail in the middle though. Gotta add that in. But yeah, this is the sort of second, or more like it's not the second upper deck, but sort of like the small one in the middle right here. So we managed to sort of bring this one over a little bit, and then there's going to be a massive little gap right here before it continues over on that side, because this little stuff right here is going to continue around, and it's going to turn into like a little bit of a 2-floor kind of thing right here, right behind the field right here. This is where all like the broadcasting stuff, all the media and stuff, that's where all of them are going to be based. I'm pretty sure that's where they are based on an actual stadium. So we're going to be able to have plenty of rooms, plenty of nice massive walls, windows. So I was thinking of like curtain walls, and yeah, so we're going to have just a whole lot of those, and it's going to be looking really nice. Yep, and hopefully it manages to turn out pretty well. And then with these larger upper decks, they're just going to continue around, and they're not going to have any break in here, because there's going to be plenty of break. There should be around like 10 meters of space, which should be plenty enough to make sort of a 2-floor kind of thing. And yeah, of course, the main reason is just because it looked nice, but also because we have these seats coming up like this. I think it would just be a little bit too crowded if we were to continue this around the entire way, because even here it looks a little bit claustrophobic with the seats coming down like that. But this is just because it's all the way at the back. But when you come around here, when it's actually like turning, I think it's just gonna it'd look a little bit too narrow. So when we have all of this space cut out and the wall is just going to continue around here, it will pretty much go like right along here, which will be like quite literally a perfect lineup with the sort of this back row of the seats. So yeah, I feel like we got a pretty good plan going. Still just getting some slow but consistent progress at the very least. But yeah, hopefully within the next couple episodes we can do some better progress. We got the field and we got a lot of the planning and sort of conceptual stuff done. So going into the next videos, it will mostly just be filling in a lot of this. So I feel like even by the next episode, we could have sort of all of the seating done in the back here, and pretty soon we can start moving to like the towards the outfield walls. Because I got some good ideas for what we can do back here. It's not at all going to be similar to what we got here, right around this side of the stadium. This side of the field is where we're going to be having most of the seating. So this would just be all the boring stuff. But once we get to the back, we're gonna have some nice little stadium features, which I guess you'll see in some of the later videos. I got some good stuff planned. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for this episode. Pretty short, pretty simple, but hey, we're just keeping the weekly uploads going. I'm trying to plan it so that the 100th episode of Goattville Updates should land right around early July, which would be the 5-year anniversary of Goattville and around the 6 years of my channel. So I feel like that'd be a pretty good place to have episode 100 of Goattville Updates, the series that pretty much defines this channel. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!